Hey, what's going on, Who Dat Nation? It is halftime, and the New Orleans Saints are beating the San Francisco 49ers by a game of 17 to 10. This is a very interesting game right here. First off, you got to give credit to the San Francisco 49ers. They had a game plan. It seems like their game plan is controlling the time of possession and also extending offensive drives. And they've done just that, man. Nick Mullins uh, isn't setting the world on fire, but nevertheless, he's not turning the ball over. And he's taking what the defense is giving him right now. I'm looking at these stats, of the San Francisco 49ers right now, if I can just pull it up, if you could afford me a minute. But nevertheless, I just think that they got a really good game plan right now. I mean, they're controlling the time of possessions. You see Nick Mullins, 13 of 18, 134 yards and a touchdown. Like the time of possession, I think maybe 49ers had the ball. I mean, they got the ball maybe like 12, 13 minutes longer than the Saints even had the ball. Like, this is incredible stuff right here. But San Francisco 49ers, they're a well-coached team on both sides of the football. The defensive coordinator of the 49ers, who I feel like is most likely going to be somebody head coach next year, and Kyle Shanahan, who I feel like is one of the best offensive play callers in the game. I mean, he's got his team in a position to succeed. They got some bright spots by front of the New Orleans Saints today. The person that's standing out to me is C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I mean, this dude is all over the field. He's channeling his inner Troy Polamalu today. I mean, he's coming off the edge. They're sending him on blitzing. He's all in the backfield and run support. So C.J. Gardner-Johnson, in my opinion, is the first half unsung hero. This was a sloppy game to start off, by the Saints. From the Deontay Harris, he tripped on the ground, and he got some yards after that. Drew Brees threw the ball behind Michael Thomas, the muff punt. But Deontay Harris made up for it, by that huge kick return right after. So I mean, it's a sloppy game, but the Saints seem like they got their foot under them, and they're doing some really good things right now. You look at uh, Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara on the screen pass is doing really good. Uh, Drew Brees took a really hard hit in the first half too, man. I mean, that was hard. That was a hard hit. I think that was one of the reasons why you seen Taysom Hill take a few snaps under center, just to kind of get Drew Brees' legs and bearings back under him. But uh, to me, I'm gonna just be real. I know I'm a Saints fan and all, but I don't know if that was roughing the passer, man. I don't know if anybody else would have got that treatment if their name wasn't Drew Brees, Tom Brady, or Patrick Mahomes. But hey, that's the way football goes. But I can tell you something that should have been called. It was the hit on Traquan Smith. The hit by Jimmy Ward. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. If I'm a wide receiver, I'm telling you right now, if that was my teammate, I'm not finishing the game. I'm telling you right now, I am not finishing the game. I am not finishing the game if somebody did that to my teammate. I mean, Jimmy Ward, that was straight Bush League. That was a sucker move. And to me, I'm surprised he even in the game. So it would have been two things. Is rather the referee would have thrown him out of the game, or I would have thrown him out of the game because I would have been going after him. It would have been kind of similar to when Vontaze Burfict hit Antonio Brown in that playoff game and Juju Smith-Schuster hit Burfict and knocked him out the game. It would have been the same way. The San Francisco 49ers are a Bush League team. This is the second year in a row that, they using Bush League tactics, in order to try to get some kind of competitive edge. First last year was when Jared Cook was in a game when he had 2 receptions, 2 touchdowns, and then all of a sudden this dude scored a touchdown and one of their cornerbacks just hit him right and smack dab in the face. I'm telling you right now, man, I'm not finishing the game. I'm taking one for the team. I'm just taking this $20,000 fine because Jimmy Ward, I'm telling you, man, I'm head hunting. I'm playing defense. I'm telling you. I don't know how I'm gonna get him. I don't know if I'm gonna ask for a play to go roll his way or something, or if I see they call a play that roll his way, I'm knocking him out straight up. I mean, that would just you don't need that type of playing football, man. You don't need those type of Bush League tactics right there. That was just absolutely horrible. Now, some 49er fans say, what about C.J. Gardner-Johnson? Well, it was completely different. C.J. Gardner-Johnson wasn't deliberately trying to hit the receiver for the 49ers in the head. It just happened. This guy was definitely trying to headhunt that guy. And you can't do stuff like that, man. I mean, you messing with a guy's livelihood right there. You messing with this guy's way to feed his family. So if it was me, man, I'm telling you, I'm taking that fool out the game. The 49ers, thank you very much for the $2. Breeze got us bent over with no Vaseline right now. Thank you very much for the $2. Then we got Tim. Thank you for the 5. Said Drew not connected with Jared. What was killing the drives? Prayer for Traquan. I was so scared. Yeah, man, that was. Yeah, they would have. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have finished the game. I'm just being 100% honest with you. I'm not finishing that game. I would have been in the showers. I would have been in civilian clothes in the second. I mean, in the first half. I'm telling you. I think the 49ers coach them dirty hits. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm telling you, like, something ain't right about that, man. Something is not right about that. But I tell you what, couldn't have been me. He could literally have died. Man, this dude like took everything he had. I really do not see how this guy's still in the game. I don't see how Jimmy Ward's still in the game. Yes, it was a bounty hit on them both. I don't know if it was a bounty hit or not, but I mean that just wasn't right. Traquan Smith, I mean, come on, man. Traquan Smith probably the second, third receiver on this team. You know what I'm saying? For them to do something like that was just absolutely pathetic. I think Traquan may have a concussion. Ain't no may about it. He definitely have one. And that's the thing, man. When you start having concussions and stuff like that, then all of a sudden, you know, that's when you start to have more concussions and stuff. Like you seen like with Brandon Cooks, right? Brandon Cooks got hit by Malcolm Jenkins in the Super Bowl, got knocked out cold. And I think he had maybe like 2 or 3 concussions since then. You know what I'm saying? It's a reoccurring thing when you're dealing with them headshots. And like I said, you're messing with a guy's livelihood. You're messing with a guy's way of feeding his family. I'm telling you, man, I want to finish this game. That was just pathetic. That was just a pathetic Bush League hit right there. Open your eyes, TJ. What am I open my eyes to, Tyra? I mean, besides the fact that the referees turn a blind eye to some of these things. So I don't know. We need to ball out in the second half, put these clowns away. Yeah, I mean, they controlling the time of possession. I mean, us going at the end of the half and getting the ball back, that ought to be very, very helpful. But I don't know, man. I mean, the Saints doing enough in order to get the, you know what I'm saying, to have the lead. The fact that they actually have the lead right now is a testament to how good this football team really is. Because, I mean, if you look at the time of possession, you look at the first downs, you're like, man, 49 must be killing the Saints, but Saints got the lead. State of the Black and Gold, thank you for the $2. Says back-to-back weeks of Jared Cook underperforming. Yeah, that's interesting, man. That should have been a touchdown. I think that first play in the red zone, I think Jared Cook was supposed to turn the opposite way. That's why Drew Brees threw the ball behind him. And Jared Cook had, you know, a couple plays where he could have had a first down. But my question is, man, where's Adam Troutman in this game? I mean, I haven't seen him out there, you know. I haven't seen Adam Troutman out there at all. So I don't know. Maybe the Saints need to try to use him in the second half. But I still got faith in Jared Cook, though. I still got faith in the guy. I'm not ready to write him off. He's just having a bad stretch. Everybody does. Why do non-Saints fans like being in here? Because I'm good at what I do. And they like the show, man. They like the show. I'm just kidding around. Right. Dumb. 49ers, stone old dirty. Yeah, this is the second year in a row, man. This didn't happen. That missed touchdown was on Breeze, not Cook. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that was I've seen that pass a couple of times. It seemed like when Drew Brees threw the ball behind Jared Cook, it seemed like he was expecting Jared to like you know what I'm saying, like go to the right, you know what I'm saying? Instead, like Jared Cook went back into the defender. So I guess Drew Brees was trying to throw him open, but I mean, all in all, I mean, it was an incomplete pass. So potato. Bria Ashley, exactly. That is the way of feeding their families. Pathetic. Put Adam Troutman in for Jared Cook. Nah, man. I mean, I'm not ready to write off Jared Cook. Yeah, everybody have bad stretches, man. Everybody does. Everybody have bad stretches. So Luke Kuechly retired because of his concussion. Exactly. That's why I said, man, they ain't got no room for no stuff like that. They ain't got no room. Gotta control the ball more. Yeah, you gotta control the time of possession, but I mean, the way that the 49ers are playing, they're doing a really good job, man. Like I said, I'd say at the beginning on the pregame show, the 49ers are a really well-coached team offensively. You know, just as much as we respect Sean Payton for his play calling, it's the same way with Kyle Shanahan. I mean, he's a good coach. He's a good offensive mind. And I think we're seeing why the fact that he came into the Superdome with very limited weapons on his team, and they're out there, they're out there giving the Saints a fight right now. Kwon Alexander looks good in our defense. Yeah, he looked good on run support right now. You know, he stopped a play at the goal line. Good knowledge of the game. Somebody that I forgot to mention too, who I feel also is a standout, is David Onyemata. Man, playing out of his mind this season. David Onyemata is playing outstanding, man. I mean, he has been a disruptor in this game. He has been getting penetration into the backfield. And I mean that fourth and one. I mean, they stuffed the 49ers. So I mean, David Onyemata is playing really well, no doubt about that. They are a dirty team. That's what I said. I mean, that I don't know. That was just Bush League dirty tactics right there. And I'm telling you right now, they don't do that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that kind of stuff if they're not coached that way. But I'm telling you this. I'm telling you right now, if it was me, if I am the wide receiver, my teammate went out like that, I'm telling you, I'm head hunting for the rest of the game. But the Saints, hopefully what we see in the second half, the Saints are a good second half team. Hopefully we see the Saints possess the ball a little bit more. Hopefully they get a little bit more pressure on Nick Mullins. He's seeing like he's doing a lot of three-step drops. Hopefully we can get some pressure on him. And hopefully the Saints can be able to run the football a little bit more. The only person that's been getting the success is Taysom Hill. I think Alvin Kamara, as of right now, had -4 yards rushing, even though he's being very beneficial in a passing game. So I'm looking forward to a good second half. Hopefully the Saints can get the victory. They're leading right now 17-10. So hopefully you all be back for the post-game show of the State of the Saints podcast, where we talk New Orleans Saints. Till next time, all I got to say is, who dat?